Hello, my fans. This is Diego Bentos here. I'm sure you knew that, of course, being big fans of mine. Now, here we are, off on another adventure. Isn't it exciting? Now, I do want to address, because some people have been asking, unfortunately, yes, we do have to have Dave and TikTok and Porky in the show. Apparently, it wouldn't work without them. I would beg to differ, though.
Yes, I would like something from the medic, though, just to make sure that that baby is actually yours, because, you know, although we do enjoy letting you have time off, these are additional days above other staff members, and just want to make sure that it's all above board. You understand?
So Oliver turns around to Oscar and goes, yeah, I mean, you're not really fair, is it? Because, like, you got a baby and come in and, well, I'm not ever going to have a baby, am I? So he gets more time off than I do.
Oh, who's to say you won't meet somebody in one of your paid holiday days?
He kind of looks to Porky and says, I have met somebody. We ain't going to be having a baby.
Oh, well, you get adoption days, should you want to look at that route.
Ah, all right. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
same thing
fair.
for adoption. Just your adoption certificate will be fine.
And they kind of wander off. Oliver's quite happy with all this. Oscar's not quite sure. It still does seem a little bit like a regime to him, but he's happy. And Gilbert's just happy he's gonna get some holiday.
Oh, I just shout back to them. Just one last thing. The Prince of Thieves has a new name. He wants to be known as the Cock of Thieves. His own choice. Just make sure you call him that from now on. If he argues with you, he did decide on it. It's just kind of settling in with the name, okay?
Yes, miss. Cock of Thieves it is.
Oh, it's not Miss anymore. You need to call her the Princess of Thieves.
I like that.
Yes, my lady, Princess of Thieves.
No
Good
problem.
lads. See you in a bit. I'm the Duke of Shoplifting.
Podcast listeners, I apologise for that last half an hour. But that's really where Shitey's been bringing this to the whole time we've been doing it. It's where this year has
22 episodes of union forming. And I
But podcast listeners, can you apologise to me, please, as well?
Well, to be honest, that was the end game. The podcast is now done. Shitey's done his unionisation. We're done.
End stream, end podcast. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, close everything down. Close down the feed. We're done. So the priest looks and says, you really have made quite an impact in the short time you've been here, haven't you? I imagine you do have some other business you want to get to before you leave, of course.
Well, absolutely. Now, so I don't want to keep calling you Priest of the Nocturne. Do you have an actual name?
I gave up my name when I took on the title, my dear. I mean, I did say names can be stolen, of course, and mine was taken from me a long time ago.
You're now called Phil.
How about we call you Phil?
Yeah,
just for ease, because
okay.
Prince of the Not every single time. It's a lot. Priest, yeah. So it's very hard to discern what we're saying between prince and priest. I understand, but Phil.
Yes, my dear.
Fantastic, Phil. Yes. Well, I just want to, there is something I came here for. You know that coin that the Cock of Thieves likes to, brandish and show off that he's got it, thinks he's all that with it. Really should be mine, shouldn't it? Wonder if you know where he keeps it.
Well, my dear, I mean, a question there really should. I mean, the Nightingales, of course, were here to help keep honour amongst the Thieves Guild and make sure people like the Prince didn't push their weight around too much. He's been allowed to because he's not really causing any harm. So, I mean, if you're demanding the coin, that does feel quite counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Well, the coin, you see, is a symbol to me. And I'm very new at this, as I say. And I just want to make sure that if anyone asks questions or, anything like that, I have that mark of authority to be able to do good, like we've just done with this household.
Well, I mean, I can only assume the Prince has the coin with him. I mean,
The who, sorry?
The cock of thieves. Sorry, I can
Thank
only
you.
assume he has that with him. I would suggest we maybe wait till the morning if you're going to try and convince him to hand it over. I do think he will listen if you use that line of argument, but maybe not tonight. I think you may have humiliated him enough.
Oh, that wasn't humiliation. You want to see humiliation.
Imagine how red his face will go when he's drowned in a bathtub full of ice.
Okay, well, do you know which room he sleeps in? Just checking to make sure I don't disturb him tonight.
It is the big room upstairs in the top right-hand corner of the building, but you may have noticed, you may not have, but the shadows aren't all they seem, my dear, so do be careful if you are snooping around at night.
Phil, speak clearly, mate. What are you on about?
You may not be aware of the shadow dancers, the specially trained assassins that they have eyes all over the mansion, and particularly on the prince's room. So I would be careful if you are going to try anything, my dear.
And should we notice one of these, hypothetically speaking, how would we kill them? Is it with a torch?
They are not susceptible to light. That would be silly. They could blend into the shadows. They're not weak to light. That would be a silly weakness, wouldn't it?
Yeah, imagine having a whole game where you can blind a killer with a torch. Ridiculous.
I mean, once someone did try and do that. They were just chasing the thief round the loop that we have here in the foyer and the staircase, and it got very silly. People were shouting all sorts of things. It was like loops and ahoy there and all sorts of nonsense. It got very silly.
For podcast listeners, you missed it. It was 6 months ago. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, you do loops ahoy fairly regularly. There's probably one coming soon.
Yes, there is, possibly. Or probably not.
He didn't take the plug. He didn't take the plug.
I didn't. How do I kill him?
Like you kill anything, just hit them hard enough in the right places.
Kick its head off. Got ya. Right, we're off to bed.
Wait, no. Are these shadows loyal to the Cock of Thieves?
Well, I mean,
Are they just watching him?
It is a good question. I mean, I believe he has asked them to make sure he is kept safe whilst he is here.
So they think he's in charge.
Oh, yeah. So if you put it like that, yeah.
Interesting. I just grabbed my wine, top off my glass, and was like, well, good night, Phil. Sleep well.
Good night, Princess of Thieves, Mr. Short King.
No, Earl of Shoplifting.
Earl of Shoplifting.
Thank you.
I take a massive bow, like a big flourish, and I walk out of the room.
I do a little curtsy.
Good night. So he kind of sits there sipping his wine.
But I need to go to bed and rest because I got no spells.
Okay. So, are you going straight to your bedroom, or are you going to go and talk with the others, or what are you doing?
I will. Let's go see what Ronson's doing. Go on then. Let's go see Ronson.
What are you doing, Ronson?
Hi, Ronson. Did you have some dinner?
Sorry, I was watching YouTube videos. Are we done now?
On HR? Oh, good. I'm glad you were
I
learning.
was just watching some YouTube videos.
I just want to point out,
Are we
Neil's not
back?
actually all indignant. There have been about 5 episodes that have just been Neil. So
Yeah, but it wasn't about, sorting out HR, was it? About workers' rights.
I mean, you have spent a lot of the time trying to negotiate a
Right,
sausage
where
roll
are we
shop.
up to? Where are we up to?
We've negotiated some rights. I am the Princess of Thieves, and the prince is now called the Cock of Thieves. And
Wonderful. How exciting. Let me fill you in what I've been doing in my little room
Wait,
while
is he
you've
visible?
been downstairs wasting time. I have done three very valuable things.
Wait, sorry. Can I actually see him right now?
No, I'm invisible.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we've got to take our blessings.
Just listen to your voice and trust my hands are where they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I have done is I've broken into a room and I saw a book. It had various different things in it about something. The word coin was circled, probably important for later on. I have also broken into another room. I tried to break into another one as well, but it was locked. I couldn't get in there. But I broke into another room and I've stolen this map. Have a little look at it. It might tell you something you need to know. Number 3. I have written a poem. Would you like to hear it?
I just want to check one thing. So when you say you broke into some rooms, you opened unlocked doors and walked in?
Well, they were shut. The doors were shut, and I walked into them. Yes, I had to open them. I think if people wanted you to walk into the room, they wouldn't shut the door. They shut the door, I opened it, so I was breaking in, theoretically.
Yes, well,
anyway, I did write a little poem for you. I hope you enjoyed. It's called Little Stiffy. Here we go.
No. Here we go.
I've got a little stiffy, and he's coming after you. Not in non-consenting ways, only if you ask him to. Yet act fast. Do not delay to unleash him from my kegs. Too late. He's gone, retreated. Bloody anxiety meds. I hope you enjoyed it. It was my poem.
Yes,
it's got a little stiffy. Did you enjoy it?
I mean, it was very, very, very you. Very you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, can I just ask everyone who's watching the stream, can we have a vote? Do we want to do more poetry from Neil or more contract negotiations?
Loads more poems if you want here. You've heard Little Stiffy. Have you heard Little Divvy?
I don't think I want to know what Little Divvy is.
No, you don't need to hear that one. I've got loads of poems here. We'll save them for another day, or people can come to my stream, www.twitch.tv/bitemythumb. You can hear them there. Let's unfold this map. Let's have a little goosey at this map. And hope that I've stolen it for a good reason.
You said you had a map. I was more focused on the fact that you failed to break in anyway. Couldn't even get through a locked door.
Let me just unfurl this map for you. Let's have a good look here. And maybe we'll find out what's on it from the voice.
As I mentioned when you found it,
I can't see the map at the moment. So, Bronson, would you mind putting it down so we can see it?
Sorry, yes. There you go. I've popped it down. And it's a map of the building, I believe.
Yes. So the map of the building, it shows the basic layout. It also it shows you that the room at the right-hand corner, as you were told, is the master bedroom, which you assume now has the prince has taken for his own. The room in the bottom left that you've not been in yet is the tower. It's essentially just scribbled on there. It's just storage, basically.
Okay.
What it does show as well, though, is there's from the tower, let me just grab the ping tool. From this corner here for this window, there's a line that's being drawn from it, sort of heading down towards like the southwest. Yes, I was just doing the never eat shredded wheat in my head to make sure I got it right. And it just mentions line of sight with statue of Tira.
It was another word that. Does it tell us how we can get into that room that was locked? Maybe there's a secret passageway. Are there any secret passageways on here?
Not that you can see. You do see that there is as you can see on the map, a balcony to that room. External entrance.
Oh yes, look, we could go out onto the balcony and jump across to get in.
That will always definitely end well. Let's have a shimmy.
I'll do that. Do you think we need to look at this map anymore? Is there anything else this map is telling us?
Not that you can tell. Not without spending. You've spent a good amount of time on it anyway. You got a good role in the room earlier.
Yeah. But are you telling me Dave had next to the map for no reason at all?
No, it's giving you a clue about something.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to. I mean, if Tuck and Hawkeye want, they can go back downstairs and bore everybody else rigid for another half hour. But what I will do is I'm going to go out onto the balcony. I'm going to jump across. And I'm still invisible, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Give me a acrobatics.
Oh, is it acrobatics?
Before he's doing that, can I go to the front door of that particular room and cast Detect Magic? Please and thank you.
Yeah, can you just read out the details of Detect Magic for me?
I certainly can.
Clever idea, Shitey. Clever idea.
D&D Beyond, which is here. Spells. Oh, I haven't got... What? Why don't I had Detect Magic? Where's it gone?
Is it not a feature rather than a...
Features and traits. I
don't think you ever had it.
I've had it. I've used it, I think. Well, if I had it, it's gone now.
No, so it's called Primeval Awareness. Spend one spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, demons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within a mile. So you can sense magical creatures, not necessarily magic.
Oh, no, I definitely had Detect Magic at some point. Oh, well, it doesn't suit my needs. I'll scamper back. Actually, I'll stay here in the hope that Bronson will unlock that door.
Yes.
I'll just stand guard.
So I'm doing athletics, you said, didn't you?
Acrobatics.
Oh, bloody hell, I just did Can I have athletics? Because I just got 18.
Yeah, they are quite interchangeable, to be honest. Okay, yeah. I mean, explain to me, describe how you're going to jump this gap.
So I take a massive run up. I leg it as fast as I can. I lift up my robes. I jump up onto the banister of the handrail of that. Then it's only 2 squares. So what? Oh, every time I try to move my character, it won't let me move my character. It moves the entire map. Have I done something?
Make sure you've got the pointer selected.
I don't know what I've done here. What's a square?
Square is 5 feet, so it's 10 feet.
Yeah, I can jump 10 foot. Yeah.
With an 18, you land nicely. You manage to avoid knocking the chair over.
And I do a little commando roll on impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, I'm going to open up that door and I'm going to walk in, providing I can.
Yeah, so you try to open the door. It doesn't budge. It is locked.
In hell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'm very tempted to blast it now. I'm just looking to see if I've got anything else that might work. If there's anything else that maybe firebolt, frostbite, mold earth's not going to work, is it? Catapult, grease. Nah, mate, that's not. I can't grease up the lock. I don't think that's going to work, is it? I'm tempted to use, Dave. Hang on, would this work? Let me have a little look. I'm tempted to use acid arrow to burn the lock. A shimmering green arrow streaks towards a target with a range and bursts into a spray of acid. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes on a miss. I'm going to use acid arrow because I think that would be quieter than me blasting it with a fireball.
Okay, and you obviously you will become visible as soon as you do that.
Oh shit! I will.
Or hear me out. I've watched him kind of fumble through, like thinking about what he can do. I've kind of gone to watch him. I'm over here somewhere. You know, I can see him. He's here. I'm here. How far is he away? 1, 2, 3. How many feet?
15 feet.
Okay.
15
lovely.
feet.
So
hang on. If it makes any difference, I could move across 5 feet, so it's only 10 feet.
You're absolutely fine. I cast Thaumaturgy on the door.
You do a Tommy turd on the floor. What?
Thaumaturgy.
It
On the
does
door.
say instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open.
Damn it! Really?
Unlocked, so it don't
Unlocked.
work.
Does it not work?
Stop trying to take the glory talk.
I'm just trying
and
to
let
help
me
you.
splash me acid on it.
All right, just stand there watching him sipping my wine.
Well, you can't see him.
Oh, well, I can. I'm on the
It's
balcony.
invisible.
Oh, I thought he cast the spell. Sorry,
I'll
my fault.
use. I mean, I'm presuming I don't need to, but I'll use a 3rd level spell, acid arrow. Why not? I might as well
Various
spat it all
reasons,
away.
but you go.
So, do I guess I don't need to roll to hit, do I? If I'm stood right next to a stationary lock.
You still need to roll to hit, but it's with
I do.
advantage.
What, in case I can't? Are you kidding me? 1 + 7. Thank God it's a +7, 8. It's a stationary lock.
Yeah, but I did say with advantage, so you get to roll again and take the highest.
16 + 7, 23.
Wow.
So, blast of acid hits the lock and just very quickly dissolves it. So the hole where the metal was, the wood's not really that affected, but the lock just falls away.
Right, lovely.
Quick,
No,
use
I-
dramaturgy.
Now I can see him. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I see him appear in front
Do you
of me.
want-
I
all right,
sip my
okay,
wine
yeah.
and
Go
I
on.
cast thaumaturgy on the door that he's just put the acid through on the lock.
Thank
So as
you
it
for
swings
your
open-
Tommy turds that you've done on the door.
Is it thaumaturgy?
Tommy
Thaumaturgy.
turd. Tommy
And then,
turd.
Dramaturgy's DVD, isn't it?
No, it's thaumaturgy. Right, I can't spell this, but anyway, I look at him, hold my glass up as he's just appeared, and sip my wine and walk off the balcony. Away.
Thank you for opening up a door for me.
As the door swings open, Top, can you put yourself back on that square, please?
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, God,
Door
he
swings
wants you to
open.
stay there for a reason.
Bronson, you see inside the room, it's a grand room.
I cast invisibility again. I cast invisibility again. There's a man in there.
Perfect plan. He'll never see through that. But half his door's now fucking liquid.
I cast. Whoa! I cast as soon as I did my spell. Pew! I then cast invisibility again, and I've clicked the slot now, Dave. So it's too late to try and say no.
Fine. But the Prince of Thieves still jumps up from his bed and shouts, "Who dares break into my room?"
Hang on a second. I'm sure, and I know I did tune out and start watching YouTube vids, Dave, but I'm sure when we were downstairs and TikTok and them lot were doing, he was in the corner of a corridor downstairs. How has he got to his room now?
He away from the dinner table.
He stormed off from the dinner table.
But you didn't move. You didn't take him off the board. He was still
Yes,
in
he
that
did.
corridor.
No, that was the priest.
All right, okay, I'll let you off then. My apologies.
Or the butler. He
It was the
definitely
butler.
stormed off. Yeah.
Okay then, my apologies.
You blasted tiefling! You dare break into my room?
As I hear him shouting, I just scoot myself onto one of the benches, the furthest one
Right.
away on the balcony, and just sit there drinking my wine, looking into the nice night sky.
And Dave, I still can't, even though I've got the arrow selected, it's still not letting me move me. I'm just going to move myself back just to where the little telescope is, just so if he storms out onto the balcony, I'm not in his way.
Okay.
I politely knock on the door and say, "Cock of thieves, could you let me in, please?"
Good idea. Distract him. Good idea, Shitey.
You can't see what way he's facing, but he's still facing back to the door. And you really think I am that stupid, Short King?
No. While he does that, Dave, I'm going to sneak in and I'm going to hug the wall. I'm going down here at the bottom. I'm going to hug the wall.
Like here.
Well, I was going to go further down, right down in the corner there. Yeah, right. I'm there. Okay. While Shitey's distracting him.
No, cock of thieves. It's very important you let me in. Very important. Knock, 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 knock. Very important. And it's not Short King, it's the Earl of Shoplifting now.
I know a pincer movement when I see one.
I don't know what that is. I'm the Earl of Shoplifting, not Rommel and his tactics in World War II Africa. I just need you to open this door, please and thank you. I'm the Earl of Shoplifting now.
You have one more chance to back away from the door.
Earl of Shoplifting. I'll just take a side step from the door. So the door is to my side. So if something flies through the door, it's not going to touch me.
I would strongly suggest you head to your quarters, and I will speak with you in the morning.
No, this is my quarters now.
Very well. Please do not say that I did not warn you.
I don't think you did.
Shadow dancers, and from the shadows, two definitely white. That's an orc. Definitely white. Definitely white. Shadow K appear, brandishing chains.
Only two. Be a piece of piss. This.
You're going to have to fight him while I look around his room.
Just and I'm going to need you all to roll for initiative.
I mean, I'm just drinking my wine outside, you two. Goodness me.
I don't have to roll. I'm in the other room.
Yes, you do.
Why do 15. I have to roll? He doesn't know I'm in there.
No, he doesn't. But you can't be. They can't be moving in like Matrix bullet time, 6 seconds at a time, whilst you're darting around like Quicksilver. That's not how this is working.
Well, I don't have to do initiative then. Do I have to do investigation?
No, you have to do initiative because basically, imagine that time is slowing down, right? Yes. You might not be in the fight, but anything you do still has to happen within that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I have to do initiative? I'm confused.
Because now we're in battle, so you've got to take turns.
I'm not in battle because they don't know I'm there, so I can't be in battle.
If you don't do anything, you're just going to stand still while we fight.
Yeah. Oh, because everybody else is... Right, okay, I think I get what you're saying.
Because
you're in battle, I've got to be in battle as well. Right,
and more as we are now playing turn-based. So rather than real time, we are playing turn-based.
Okay.
So initiative doesn't mean... it doesn't necessarily mean fight.
Yeah, doing this for over a year.
Is it initiative, Tom? I'm confused. Is it a saving throw?
You've already rolled a 7, Neil. Fine.
I haven't clicked out yet.
I've just started it and it says you've rolled a 7, so you've got a 7.
I haven't clicked out. I swear to God, I haven't clicked out. What are you talking
not even
about?
in the fight. You haven't a 7. Vic, what is your initiative?
21.
Right.
I haven't clicked anything. What's going on?
You don't need to. It's fine.
Oh my God.
You've got a 7. It's fine. Right. Talk. Hearing the shouts between Hawkeye and the Prince of Thieves, you actually react first. What are you going to do?
Just going to get up and kind of wander over just to kind of poke my head through the door, see what's going on.
Okay, this door?
Yeah, let's go with that door. Just kind of poking my head through here. And I just say to the shadow dancer that I can obviously see in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happened here?
He turns to you, a bit surprised, and says, Lady Nightingale, there are intruders.
Princess of Thieves.
Please do see yourself back to your quarters. We will deal with them.
Oh yes, well, I think I'll watch from here. I like to see you at work.
Cool. That's then your turn.
Fantastic. Just testing the waters.
My gosh, I really am grating these, aren't I? Remember, everybody, spin off on a movie, hashtag, whatever that is. I think it's a Twitter thing. Oh, by the way, I've been asked to mention Twitter, although I do believe it's called X nowadays. Yes, I may be centuries years old, and even I know it's called X and not Twitter, like Dave has asked me to say. But search for us there at Dungeons and D-Heads. Yes, it'll be great. It'll be great, I'm sure. Well worth a click.
Hawkeye, it's your go.
I'll do. I'll turn around to the nearest one, and in 6 seconds I say, I'll do. The name is the Earl of Shoplifting, and I work for the Princess of Thieves. How are you doing?
You don't get a response.
Oh, don't say I didn't warn you. I have a pop with my shocking arrow.
Okay.
10.
That misses. The arrow hits into the door behind him.
Oh, do I get another go?
Spots in the wood. No. Unless you've got any bonus actions.
No. Right. I know what I said. Don't say I didn't warn you. That was your warning. Now, go speak to Princess of Thieves. She's on the mezzanine, or whatever you bloody call it, and get your orders. I'm the Earl of Shoplifting.
So, immediately the first one, just he isn't for listening. He's got a. Let me just show you guys exactly what they look like. They're holding long spiked chains, sort of clad in quite padded leather armor. They're both bald. We're repping the bald today. And they just look pretty pissed off, really. So the first one swings a spiked chain at you, and that would be a 13.
I believe that is a miss. Let me just double check. I have an AC of 16, so they can stick their chains up their arse.
Okay, so he actually swings the chain at you 3 times. The first one kind of hits on the side of your armor, just bounces off. As he sort of swings back round, he's lost the momentum, and it swings into the plant that's on the table, just shattering it to pieces. And the third swing just manages to embed itself in the wall, and it just takes a bit of time to pull it away.
So which one of the Chuckle Brothers are you, pal?
This is the problem. They can't do quips, right? They're not the Joker. They
could just be quipped at.
Yeah, they can just be quipped at. Okay. Ronson, your turn to react.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I think the sensible thing to do is do an investigation check, isn't it? Even though the prince is still in the room with me.
Okay.
I can do that, I guess, can't I?
You can. I mean, obviously, you need to describe how you're going to, how you are investigating. Like, are you trying to do it in such a way that he doesn't notice you? Or
yes,
are you
of course. I'm very carefully shuffling around the room, making sure I don't make any noise. I mean, I'm presuming there's a bit because of the kerfuffle outside. That will dampen my noise a little bit, and the prince will probably be more intent. Because remember, Dave, he said, "You tiefling." He thinks Tok did this to the door. So far,
I know. I wrote the story. Yeah,
yeah. So far,
you see, Stephen King, the clown was called It, right?
So
what
I think I can subtly move around the room.
What you're going to do is you're going to do an investigation check, and then you're going to do a stealth check with advantage.
Right, so my investigation check is 21.
Cool.
And then you want me to do a stealth?
Yeah, twice, and take the highest.
Oh, God. I've got a 20. And I've got a 9. So 20 was my highest there.
So what we're going to do, just because we need to be realistic, this is going to take a couple of turns for you to do this. So what we're going to do is use those rolls.
Yeah.
For this action. So in the first sort of 6 seconds, you're sort of rifling through, like looking under the cushions of this sofa, looking behind this painting on the wall. You do find
subtly.
Yeah. Just like shifting it slightly.
Just shifting through the cushions.
There's already noise. There's people shouting. There's noise.
Yeah.
You do find a coin purse sort of stuffed down the side of the
coin purse.
Get it.
Side of the thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, well, obviously, I'm going to pocket that. Obviously.
Okay. Are there any other actions or anything you want to do, or else we'll just move on and we'll come back to your investigation after?
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're saying this investigation needs to be in 2 parts.
Probably more, because bear in mind, a turn is 6 seconds.
Yes.
So this will take place whilst the battle's happening.
Yes. Okay, fair enough. No, I don't think there's anything I need to do apart from I might. No, I won't. I was going to do a silent but deadly fart, but no, I won't, because that still the smell might alert him to me being in the room. So, no, I won't.
If Ronson sharted, would the shart be still invisible?
Yes, because if I pick something up, it's invisible. So anything that emits from my body would be visible if it was contained within my clothes.
I'm asking the DM, not you, Ronson.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, good.
Right. The other shadow dancer then moves and just disappears into shadow, reappearing right next to Hawkeye. He also then flings his chain with an 18, a 22, and a 5. So I believe 2 of those are going to hit.
Yep.
That first one, you are going to take 11 piercing damage.
Ooh.
That's all right.
And then another 11 piercing damage.
Sweet.
I then need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
15.
Cool. So the chains hit you. They don't manage to kind of get any purchase into you. They kind of fall back to the ground. But that hurt. They aren't playing around. Pock, we're back round to you.
Oh, did the prince? Oh, the prince is behind the door. What did the prince do?
So actually, Ronson would have seen what the prince did. So basically, he didn't do a lot other than basically unsheath his rapier and take a stance, basically.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I was thinking the prince is going. Seeing Hawkeye get very injured, I kind of move a little bit closer, kind of to about
say very
here. And do I have a spell slot for this? Yes. Could I do a lower one? No. I'll cast Aura Vitality, which is a healing energy radiates from you within a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2 times 6 hit points. So I would then, as my bonus action, is that a bonus action? Yeah. As my bonus action, I would just like to shitey heal. Like Hawkeye heal for 2d6, please.
Oh, one of you roll it.
Do you want me to roll it? Or do you want to roll it yourself?
You can roll it.
All right. I don't trust this d6, but all right. Oh, a 5. And a 4. You get 9 points of healing back.
9 points back.
9 points
I'm
back.
at it. Here we go.
And then I'd just like to say, is this really necessary to the Shadow Kai that's kind of surrounding Hawkeye?
So he turns out and says, "He is endangering the prince, my princess. We must stop him. Please get yourself to safety."
Endangering the who, sorry?
The Prince of Thieves.
That's not his name.
You don't get anything out of him.
Princess of Thieves, please confirm the name of the person they're protecting.
My 6 seconds is up. I'm done. I am spent. I cannot respond.
It's Hawkeye's turn.
Okay. His name's the Cock of Thieves, by the way. And my name is the Earl of fucking Shoplifting. And as I say that, I hit them with something. But what? A very good question. My swords and everything seem to have disappeared. I only have unarmed strikes and arrows.
Yeah, you should have your axe.
I'm not using that. That won't end well.
You have to. You can't equip any other melee weapon other than your axe.
Oh yeah.
But it's not attacking with the axe that makes you go crazy. It's when you get hit. That's what that saving throw was.
Ah. Ooh, see, it's risky, but I'm thinking it might be time to pull out the Berserker Great Axe, you know.
No, I'm too near.
No,
Okay.
but as I say, the curse only takes effect when he gets hit and he fails to save. It's not him using the axe. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's use the axe. I will use the axe on the one that snuck up behind me because they seem harder. Ooh. Oh, for fuck's sake. 8.
So as you put out the axe, you hear the voice in your head and, well, this is a surprise. I can't remember the voice. More like Venom, wasn't it? I can't remember. Yes. Well, I need to warm up a little. As you swing, and the Shed Arcade just kind of steps back out of its reach.
Buckle use you were, pal. Right. Do I have a bonus action?
You do.
Might as well chuck a
You
spell
don't
on.
really have much you can do with it.
I can do a spell, can I?
Yeah.
If
you've got a spell that's a bonus action, yeah.
I think it is, from the looks of it. Yeah. I'm going to chuck Ensnaring Strike at the one that's furthest away, please and thank you.
Cool. So that will then apply on the next time you hit a creature.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Well,
Just
so
a
you don't
20
do
to
anything
hit?
yet. So what it is now you've cast it, the next time you hit a creature with a weapon, it does the thorny stuff.
Got ya. I mean, based on my rolls, that could be a while. But okay, that.
Yes. That.
Just to reiterate, is the Cock of Thieves. I'm the Earl of Shoplifting. She's a Princess of Thieves. On you go.
A 14?
Nope.
A 25?
Yes.
And a 9. So one of them hits you for 9 piercing damage. And then I need both a dexterity and a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity is under the thing, a 7.
Okay.
Wisdom is 21.
Okay. So you hear the axe going, that's it. Let's get them. But you manage to shake that voice off. However, when the chain does hit you, something happens.
Oh, no.
You feel a dark magic creeping down the chain, spreading into your body as, I rolled 4 d6s. They were all 6s.
No.
You take 24 necrotic damage.
That's all right.
Ding.
Still got loads left.
Ow.
I've got 70 hit points.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
I'm a tank. But I do tanky things.
So within the room, only Ronson sees this. The prince heads out towards the balcony and is just having a look. Ronson, you continue to rifle around the room using the fact he's moved to your advantage.
Yes.
Sort of going through this time the bedside table on the side. You do find a small, what you would assume would be like a ring box or a locket box or something.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. You just put it straight in your pocket?
Yeah. I'll. Oh, no. Yeah, because I've only got 6 seconds. Oh, do I look and see what it is? I was going to say yes, but then I thought, oh no, maybe I need to look at it because maybe it'll help with this battle. What do we think, Shitehawk? What do we think, Vic? Do you want me to look at it?
It's your choice. You do whatever you
shall
want.
I pocket it? What do you reckon?
You do what you want.
Yeah, the only one fucking battling.
Look, I'm not going to do anything else in 6 seconds, am I? So yes, I'll have a little look and just see what it is.
You open it. Inside there is, the little white cushion thing. There is a round indent where something like a coin would sit, but the box is empty.
Right. Have I got time to slip my coin in there?
You haven't got a coin.
Yeah, there was a coin purse. Oh, right. Okay. Well, there's a coin purse.
Oh, right. Yeah. You found a coin purse. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can I look in the coin purse and see what's in there? Have I got to... Dave, can I ask you a question? Why did they decide on 6 seconds? Why not multiples of 5? Why have they gone for 6?
Because then 10 rounds is a minute.
I can see the point. That's very, very sensible. Okay, yeah, okay. If I've got time, I'll have a little look and see what's in the coin purse.
Yeah, there's just coins. You can't really count how many, but it just looks to be normal coins.
Okay, now. What, can I do anything else in 6 seconds?
No, still looking around the room.
Pardon?
Still looking around the room.
Yep, okay. Do I see out?
You just found the bloody box for the coin.
Yeah, but do I see anything else while I'm looking around for 6 seconds?
I told you.
Right, hang on a second. Look. Just give it, right. So I'm going to work this out. 1,000, 2 1,000. I found the thing. 3 1,000. I've got it. 4 1,000. I open it. 5 1,000. I get the coins out. 6. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's 6 seconds gone.
You happy with that?
Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Cool. Right. Then this Shadow Dancer here, the one who has snuck up behind Porkai. For the podcast listeners, by the way, so there's one Shadowkai either side of Porkai. One's a bit further away. Other is right on top of him, and Tok is just behind the one near the stairs. He kind of looks to Tok and is confused, and he actually uses his action to try and disengage and step backwards. So, Porkai, you do get an attack of opportunity if you wish to use it.
No, I don't think I will, actually.
Okay. And the Shadow Dancer moves over to you, Tok, and tries to sort of usher you away from the battle.
Okay.
And we're back around to you to react to that.
Well, as they kind of usher me, I step out onto the balcony, and I'm going to move around to here, not the grass right there. Do I see old Thievy Zed poking out the door to the balcony?
Yep.
What, Thievy? Tip my glass. What's going on? Lot of noise.
We'll see what he says when we get round to him. Porkai.
All right.
Oh, wait, sorry. Can I do a bonus? Sorry, my bonus action just to heal Shitey again for 2d6.
Yeah.
And that is unfortunately only 2 hit points, but it's still 2d6.
It's something.
It's something.
I can tank for a while, but let's not take too long.
Be right back.
Okay, so I will go for... I want to say flame arrow, but I've got a feeling when I inevitably miss, it'll burn the whole house down. So I'm going to go for shocking arrow again at the one that isn't ushering away.
Okay, yes, this is one that has got his back to the doors of the large room that Ronson was in earlier.
And 16.
Yeah, so that hits.
Sweet. 4d4s. That's spicy. 16.
Is there any other effect on a shocking arrow?
Yeah.
There is. On a hit, the target takes 4d4, so 16 now, and 2d4 damage at the end of its next turn.
Plus, it's going to be ensnared. This lad's fucked.
So we have to roll something for snaring strike as well, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Okay, let me give him a saving throw. Okay, so he's taking, it was 16, wasn't it, from the shocking?
Yep.
Okay, and he's going to do a strength saving throw. Your save DC is 13.
Yep.
He manages to shake off the thorns. They do not ensnare him.
That spell never works.
Just checking where the damage comes in on that. It doesn't actually talk about the damage within the... 1d6 at the start of each of it says, okay, yeah, so that won't apply. Okay, yeah, so the thorns shrivel away. Like Ronson's penis in a bucket of Digonium.
I'll bring Ronson's penis into this, please.
Problem is, Ronson's always bringing his penis into it.
Exactly. Why can't we?
So I'm sure Tok can bring Ronson's penis into anything she wants.
Tok will do what she wants.
So, a shadow card that you've just hit with a electrified arrow immediately swings back with their chain again, sort of swinging it around them, doing all sorts of fancy stuff.
Can I do a retcon?
You can try.
Can I have aimed the electric arrow at their metal chains?
Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so the first roll was a 18. That hits. That one misses. Okay, so it manages to swing and hits you twice. So you're going to take 11 piercing. Roll me 2d4, please, Shitey.
I will. Please hold while I find the d4. 2. 4.
You take 4 lightning damage because the chains are electrified and
no.
they've just hit you.
That's not how electric works. The electric would go up the metal into the receiving point, into the body. The chains would no longer be electrified.
Well,
I know this is a fantasy land. No, this may be a fantasy land, Dave, but it has to follow certain rules, and that's one of them. And needs to let us remind you of my high level of dangerous goods training, and I know about electrical goods.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, another 9 piercing then.
Take it back. Take back those D4s.
You don't need the D4s, it's fine.
Okay. 9 damage. Right. We're starting to look a little grim now, folks.
Yeah, so did you take off the first 11?
Did I? It's a very good question.
No, so you take 11 off as well.
We're looking really bad now, folks. If we somebody could do something at any point.
I now need another dexterity and another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Dexterity 5. Wisdom 15.
Right, so you managed to keep the voice out of your head again. And it's kind of going, what are you doing? They're going to kill us. Get them. But as
do my fucking best, mate.
As the chain hits you a second time, what happens? You are now knocked prone.
Oh.
So that means you are on the floor. I can even add the condition prone. You will need to use half of your movement next turn to get up. But considering you've not really been moving, that will probably be okay. Right, we're back around to the Prince of Thieves, who steps out. I am most disappointed in you, Lady Nightingale. I thought we would have a civilized conversation. Yet you send your little friends to attack me in the night. You are not worthy of that armor. You have brought all of this upon yourself.
I want to respond, but I can't.
Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure can. Oh shit, it's only a 5.
So the prince stretches his hand out, and you can feel as he tightens his hand like this, I'm doing like a gripping motion. you can like feel as if someone's like crushing your body as you are now you are subject to his intimidating hold, and you are stuck. I believe
stuck.
it is paralyzed.
Oh, okay. How do I get out of it?
You'll need to make a saving throw.
Okay.
On your turn. It's not your turn.
Yeah. I can't respond though, can I? Because it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Shit.
Porco, sorry. What we'll do is we'll take that 4 damage you rolled. We'll do that to the Shadow Kai as the residual damage from the lightning. Right. Ronson, you are still passing about.
Okay. So, Dave.
Yep.
I feel that at this juncture, I feel that somebody's going to come in and save the day. Okay. Vic's got the blooming Sith Lord choking her. We've got Shitey prone. So what I'm going to do is, I think what would be sensible right now is, and I joked about doing this on Discord. I joked about doing this, but I think maybe I need to summon a tidal wave to wash the prince over the edge there to free Vic. I think to free TikTok.
Okay.
So let me. Is it just a?
I don't think you need to roll yet. So
No, it's just a third. It's a third level spell.
Yeah, each creature must make a saving throw. Okay, so I will get them to do a dex saving throw.
I can do there is damage with this, linked with this.
Yeah. Only if they fail their throw, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. So as the wave hits, he does manage to stay on his feet. So he's going to take 2d8 damage.
Right, so I better not roll the 4d8. That's on the thing, I don't then.
Well, you can just half it. I don't mind.
All right, okay. 4d8 and half it. So we got 19 halved, Dave, is 9.5.
We'll go. Okay, let me just roll this. So although you don't knock him over, you do manage to break his concentration. And Tok, as quickly as you felt him grab you, suddenly it's just a breath of release as like it lets go. Whatever force it was that was holding you, lets go, and suddenly you can breathe and move again as the prince sort of staggers with this impact of water. The little chair that's on the balcony gets swept over the side. And so does the telescope. It just sort of falls off the edge and smashes on the floor, on the ground.
I mean, Dave, I know I'm going to get nowhere with this because you're stickler for the rules, but my tidal wave, Dave, was 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. How the frig did he stay on his bloody feet?
Well, because he's out on the balcony, and most of it like hit the inside walls of the building.
No, I was by the door, Dave.
You weren't. You haven't moved yourself towards the door.
Oh,
You've
Dave, that's nitpicking. That's nitpicking.
Even still,
how the hell did he?
He succeeded his throw, and he stayed standing.
I thought it was worth a shot.
That sounds like a really wet fart.
Yeah. I thought I'd try and debate.
You've been doing this for over a year now. When will you learn? The more you try and debate it with me, the more likely it is that it doesn't go your way.
Who knows, Dave? One day you might choose to be nice.
Nice or playing the game.
Get yourself a dangerous goods certificate. You'll be able to argue properly.
The other Shadow Kai starts to run away. Tok, it's you.
Run, Tok, run.
Just kind of throw my wine over at Princey. I'm like, And then I run and I stand over Shitehawk in between the Shadowkai and him. And I say, please stop. I think he's had enough. He is my friend after all.
I could do this all day.
And then I heal him for 2d6.
I could do this all day.
You have got an action as well.
Okay, a 3 and a 4 for your hit points. I don't know, but I could have an action. I don't particularly want to because they're for me. I just, as an action, or if I can, I would just like to pull out my sword and just kind of whisper at it, "Blind White," and just stand there. And I was like, I don't want to do this, please.
Oh, I thought you had a healing action. You don't, do you? All your healing is only bonus.
Yeah, no. I've done my kind of bonus action with the aura. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so your flaming sword ignites.
Yeah, trying to kind of intimidate. Stand. Excuse me. Stop it.
I'm very intimidating.
My friend. I'm very intimidating. No, but the flames on the sword kind of flickering in the darkness, and I'm stood there with my dark eyes. I don't want to have to do this.
Okay, it's your go.
So I can still attack, right?
Yeah, so you need to use half your movement to get up, but that's fine, right? You've not really been moving.
I'm not moving, so just get up.
We'll do that. So you get up.
I will crack an acid arrow on them.
Okay. The one that Tok's trying to calm down.
Yeah.
24.
Mighty.
That definitely hits.
Oh, they're about to die anyway. It's all good.
Okay.
And 7 damage. Some extra stuff with acid. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it still takes it. So it's, what was it, 24?
Yep.
I mean, acid hits him. It sprays all over him. He's still standing. I mean, he looks a bit worse for wear, but he's also going to take the lightning damage. So another 2d4, please.
2d4 coming up. 4.
Okay. So, he's currently got one arrow sort of sticking out of one shoulder that's sparking. Arrow in the other shoulder that's like dripping with poison, burning away at his shoulder. Not a happy bunny. That being said, he's got his change in hand and just looks kind of frozen as he looks at you, Tok, and Mistress Nightingale. I do not know how to proceed. You can reply.
I can reply. Okay. Can't we just stop all this frivolity, please?
We must protect the Prince of Thieves.
Well, he's fine. He's just on the balcony. He just got a bit wet. That's all.
Hook of Thieves.
And he looks at your armor and says, "Our oath is firstly to the Nightingales. We will do as you command." And he basically lowers the chains. I
just kind of nod, and if I could, I would turn my flaming sword off. Turn it off.
Have you got any magic? I could do with healing.
From inside the room, Ronson, you see the prince head over to this desk here. He reaches sort of underneath his cloak, and I mean, you're stood right next to him. You can see he pulls off a locket or a amulet, and on the end of the chain is the coin that you've been looking for. He places
Dave. I don't want to be honest right now. But I feel I should, in the spirit of D&D. I have done a spell, so I'm no longer invisible, Dave.
Yes. You're right. Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm gonna be honest. I've got to be honest, Dave.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I'm no longer invisible because I did do a spell.
I think
he deserves a point of inspiration for that.
I was going to big that up and everything.
Oh,
Neil, if you can open your character sheet next to where your HP is, and between your walking speed and your HP, there is a box that says inspiration.
Yes,
I would like you to tick or click that box, and you will get a little sun. You can use that inspiration point to re-roll dice.
There we go. I have done it, Dave. But I do need to be honest. Yes, I am no longer invisible.
As the prince walks back into the room, you see him taking this chain off with the coin, and he stops as he sees you. I should have known the idiot wizard would have been here as well.
Where? What? There's another wizard in here somewhere.
And he basically he's got his rapier in hand, but he kind of lowers it to his side and says, "It's a shame, really. All your friend would have had to have done was ask." As he then quickly sort of comes out of the feint and swings his rapier towards Ronson.
Oh no!
And that will be a 28 to hit.
What does that mean?
It means you just got hit.
You definitely got it.
I do have an armor class of 11, by the way. Can I point out?
Yeah. So you are taking 12 slashing damage.
Right, so I'm dead, is what you're saying.
What, you got more than 12 HP?
No, I've got HP. Sorry, yes, yes. Sorry,
So,
okay,
yeah,
yes.
28 beat 11.
Yes.
But then, yes, you take 12 damage.
Ow! That hurt.
You might want to get the door open.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run towards the door and unlock it.
Okay, so this is where Misty Step might be helpful. Running away from him will provoke him to attack you again. If you Misty Step, he can't do that. So if you want to make that decision, I mean, it's up to you. You can. He might miss you. He might miss.
Oh, God. Right, I'll use bloody Misty Step then. I'll use Misty Step. Where's Misty Step? Here we go. Stafford Daniels, Misty Step. So I use Misty Step and I'll teleport to the door to open it.
Cool. Okay.
And oh, God, I've got no second level spells left now. Right, okay. So I'll do that and I'll unlock the door. So now you're saying all I can do is, because my action is opening the door, my bonus action is the
open the door. Open the door's free. You've got your main action.
All right, okay. So I'll say, look, my friend, I didn't realise what was going on. Can we calm ourselves down a little bit, please?
Is that all you're doing?
Well, I want to see what he responds. If he responds positively, fair enough. If he responds negatively, I'm going to shoot the gun.
You can hold your action, Ronson.
Well, yes, you can actually. So when it comes round to his, thank you to everyone's. Have you read the book since last time we played this?
Everybody's D&D the shit out of this.
We've picked up some little bits and bobs on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you can do, as Vic says, hold your action, so you can prepare to fire the spell depending on what he does next.
Okay, so I said, calm down, my friend. It's okay. I didn't realise all we need to do was ask you. Let's talk. Come on, let's shoot the shizzle. Shizzle, shiz.
Okay,
Please,
we'll see how he responds next time.
And I'm holding my action.
Yeah. This Shadow Kai, Misty teleports in like a puff of shadow back across and is kind of almost flanking Tok with the other one. Kind of, they're both looking, hand on chest, looking to you now. And it's your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Well, the door's open, so kind of look at them. I go, thank you. I think, this was just a bit of a misunderstanding, and I go and walk around to the door, and I go in. Coming in, and I'm going to stand right here, in front of the Prince of Thieves. I'm in his room, and just like to now, really. I was just on the balcony having a glass of wine. I don't know what these two are doing, but I think that they know last time I really wanted that coin. I really wanted it. And, they like to get me things. They're very loyal. I mean, I can't blame them really. But that's all they were doing. So, I mean, if you wouldn't mind, we could just take it and this would all be over.
Right. Let's see how he responds. Hawkeye, how are you reacting?
Misty Knight, Misty from Pokemon. Can any of you heal me? You got any spells?
Oh shit, I didn't do my healing, sorry.
You can use your bonus to do your 2d6.
5 and 5, 10.
Cool.
Sorry.
They kind of just keep their heads bowed. They don't respond.
I'd say that's a no. Was that 10 healing?
Mm-hmm.
Getting better. Fine, I'll bloody do it myself then. And I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 6. 11.
Okay. The first Shadow Kai kind of walks around you, pushes past Ronson through the door, and just positions himself behind Tok, who's still chained by his side, hand on chest. As the Prince of Thieves reacts, Tok has just barged in. He can see Ronson, who's at least acting civilized. And the Prince just sighs a little, and he downs his rapier. He literally puts it on the floor and says, "We all do have a habit for the melodramatic, don't we? And maybe we should consider talking this through." And
Ronson
we are now
saves
out
the
of
day
combat.
again. Yeah, who made that? Yeah, it was Ronson. Who made that happen? It was Ronson.
I mean, going to talk to him might have helped.
I think it was probably more Ronson.
So I can't imagine what else you were going to be doing, blasting into my room at night, but I will give you the chance to explain yourselves. Feel free to put yourselves where you want to be in the room. We're out of turn base now.
It was a YouTube prank, bro.
It wasn't me, as Shaggy said.
Now listen, I turned to both of them. I'm like, I know you like to get me nice things. I mean, you like your paperweights, Porkai, and Ronson, I mean, you just like to put your dick in things.
Yes.
But, I like shiny things, and I appreciate you trying to get it for me. But really, I mean, look at the mansion. It's soaking. As I kind of step my foot on the carpet and it's all squidgy in the water.
Yes, sorry, I do apologise. I think I might have done a little tidal wave. But you were choking my friend, so I hope you understand why I did that.
Oh, it's fine. I will get the staff to clean up mess tomorrow. And as he says that, as a goblin walking past goes, no, we need a clear definition of duties now. And it just keeps walking past.
Yes, about that. So the staff have holidays now, and they just need to know exactly what they're doing. People need to know these things. So just make sure you choose the right member of staff to do this. Otherwise, you might have a bit of a walkout.
Also, you're the Cock of Thieves now. Say it for me so I know you understand. Your name is now the Cock of Thieves.
Lady Nightingale, if we are to talk, can I request that your companions leave us to have a sensible conversation?
Cock of Thieves.
This is exactly what I am talking about.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Porkai, you need to leave the room.
Earl of Shoplifting to you, pal. You're the Cock of Thieves. Come on, say it with me so I know you get it. That's your name now.
He looks at Tok and says,
right.
Please do something about these people before things get messy again.
Yes, Porkai, have you not heard? You're being asked to leave the room.
Right, Ronson, Porkai, would you mind? I mean, this is really what we're here for, and I kind of give them a bit of a go on.
Yes, Porkai, Ronson, can you leave the room, please? Oh, hang on, I'm Ronson, aren't I?
Yes, Ronson, that's your name. Off you go.
Well, I'll go, but I'm not happy about it.
I'm going to go, but I'm staying close enough to Earwig.
He walks towards the corner of the room and just pulls on a piece of rope, and you just hear a faint ringing. It says, "Of course, I assume you will be comfortable with the priest of the Nocturne joining us for our conversation."
Absolutely, good old Phil. Yes.
as a demonstration, hopefully, of trust, and then he just refers to the Shadow Kai and sort of ushers them off. and they both just sort of disappear into shadow.
Also, footnote, whilst me and Ronson are out here, Ronson's healing me.
Yes.
We're out of combat, so he
I'll heal him
repeatedly
if that was-
heals me.
No,
Until I'm back
no,
up to
hang on. I need
70.
to heal myself.
I'll heal you. You can heal me. I'll be like a Dutch rudder, but magic.
Okay, like some kind of daisy chain. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, make sure you use the right spell slots and all that kind of good stuff. So about a minute or so later, you hear footsteps coming up. You hear the scrolling of the DM trying to find the right counter for the priest, but you also hear the footsteps of Phil coming up the stairs as he enters the room. He looks around. Well, it's seems like there's been an eventful couple of minutes since I last saw you.
Yeah, sorry about the carpet.
With the decor. Yes, it's a bit soggy, isn't it?
Yes, well, Ronson's a bit excitable, you see.
Yes, I've not met him. He sounds the type.
Yes, had a bit of an explosion all over the carpet, as you can see.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Do you have any of that wine that we were drinking earlier? I seem to have thrown mine away somewhere.
The prince says, "It is not the time for drink, my lady."
Okay, I suppose we should get to business.
And the priest just sort of steps in and goes, my cock. Like, now is exactly the time for drink. And he walks over to a cabinet over in the corner, opens it up, pulls out a bottle of wine and 3 glasses and starts pouring.
That's it, Phil. Fill it up all the way.
Now, how are we going to resolve this? It does appear things got a little tense.
Oh,
But
yes.
What is it, my dear Tog, that you are actually here for?
Well, I mean, I can't really deny it. We remember how embarrassing our little last meeting was. And I just wanted to try and regain my my prowess at trying to steal things. And obviously it went completely wrong. You saw me come in this building, didn't steal the coin last time, and my friends have absolutely made a mess of this mansion. But really what I'm here for is the and I kind of glance at the chain and the coin. I was like, that.
And why, says the prince, why do you really want this coin? A coin that meant nothing to you until I ask you to steal it. And since you've become a nightingale, it appears to be everything, the only thing that you are after.
Well, as you probably know yourself, trying to get up the rungs of power, I have no idea what the nightingale... Well, I have some idea. Obviously, I did the oaths, but I'm so new to all of this. I just wanted something for people to take me seriously so I could show them that I am a nightingale and I'm here to do all the things and the stuff that we're meant to do, like help people, but steal things and all of that. And I just needed something to make me feel good.
Deception or persuasion, whichever you feel more appropriate.
Oh.
You don't need to tell me which.
24.
So the prince looks to the priest. So you can tell there's they're saying nothing with saying quite a lot, sorry, with no words. The priest just looks at him and says, "You know exactly what she means, don't you? And look, I think you must both have to admit, don't you, that the Thieves Guild, the Nightingales are all far bigger than just one silly little coin. And my son, she does outrank you." So the prince, you can see him thinking and kind of, he's turning the coin over in his hand. Well, that armor does show that others have faith in you, even if I don't. There may be many things, but I'd like to think I am honourable. I will not pretend to be a good person, but I am a good thief, and that's what matters here. Maybe I need to remember that a bit more. if you truly have been chosen to be one of the Nightingales, then I guess therefore I am putting the coin of thieves under your protection. And he holds the coin up, waiting for you to put your hand up.
I hold my hand out for it, and I'd say, I don't think you understand how much this actually means to me. And I kind of get a little bit excited, and I do a little dance, and then I get my composure back. It's like, thank you. Thank you.
As you take the coin, he turns his back and steps out into the balcony. Is she still well?
Yes, for the last time I checked in.
Good. It's very regretful, but if you do see her again, please do remind her that I think of her often. He walks out, just looking out over the balcony into the water.
Fox standing there, kind of holding onto this coin, like mixture of excitedness and then kind of remembering back, an understanding as they watch the Prince of Thieves stand out and look into the night sky.
My dear, I do hope that both he and I have made the right choice here. I won't pretend to know exactly what that coin means to you or the Thieves Guild or whoever else cares about it, but it obviously means a lot to you, so please just do the right thing with it, won't you?
I will always do my best.
In that case, good night again, my child. As he exits the room, sort of pushing past Ronson and heads downstairs.
Hi, Phil.
I'm pretty sure there's been several times where if we just chatted with the bad guy, we would have been all right and not had to have had a half an hour long fight.
I didn't start the fight, you did.
We need to learn from these mistakes, team.
Yeah, but that's not the way we operate.
I walk up to the Prince of Thieves and I just
push him over the edge.
No. And I just say, I will always remember. And then I walk back inside and leave his room.
Okay. So, as you leave the room, Tok, you are the only one who currently knows that you have one of the six talisman. You obviously at some point will have to make a decision about what you do with it, if you tell the others, but B, if you keep it as leverage, as Porkye's dad wanted to do, or destroy it like Porkye wanted to, or maybe something else.
I start walking towards this room, and as I do, I just kind of hand behind me. I hold out the coin, and I was like, whistle at them, and I do a little jump, and I run into my room.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
we are going to leave any decision that might need to occur about what you're going to do with that. We're going to leave that until next time. You have one of the six talisman.
Hooray!
And due to that, you are all going to level up to level 7.
Yay!
Yay.
Ronson did save the day by talking instead of fighting. So just
Didn't say save the day.
That's one major milestone done.
Yeah.
So we will have to see what happens next. There's some big decisions to make around what this means. What decision they're going to make and what impact will that have on the rest of the world and indeed the rest of the story. So that is it for another week of Dungeons and Dickheads.
Hooray!
I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
That was a good one.
thank you.
Well, that was a white-knuckle ride, wasn't it? What a thrilling way to end. Again, I say this, but as previously stated, these are pre-recorded, so could have been a bit of a damp squib, couldn't it? We have had a damp squid in the show before, so it's more than possible. Please go follow us on Twitter at Dungeons and D-Heads. Okay, that's very, very important. And thank you to Stephen Ranking for whatever you do. I think editing. He edits or something like that. Until next time, everybody, take care.